Hi, I'm Dietra. Thank you for taking a few minutes to be with me. I want to start with a moment of gratitude. It has been about a 5-year journey for me, and I'm really honored to be able to share my book with you. I'm writing a book called The Table of Trust: How Shared Meals Spark Connection and Create Change. It's about the simple act of bringing people together so we can build the trust, we can reconnect, and we can find ways forward. I am a psychologist. I also work as a strategic advisor, and I'm the founder of Both and Partners. I'm often brought into spaces where trust is broken down. That might be on a team, that might be with an organization, a community. It might even be at the level of a system or with policies. What I hear over and over is how do we bring people together and how do we help people actually meet the moment, whatever that moment might be. Right now, we're living through a time of deep disconnection. That disconnection is driven by technology, isolation, loneliness, urgency. And I've come to understand this. We keep trying to solve complex problems with more information, with reasoning, with structure, with control. And it's not that we lack information. What we are missing is connection. We're missing trust. We're missing a way to have a container that helps people to come together and actually see each other as part of the solution. So I come back to something fairly simple, which is the table. Not as an answer, but as a place to return to start to build and to grow our momentum. The table isn't the answer itself, it is where the answers will emerge. And to be clear, this isn't about a new idea. We've been gathering people together, right? We've had the dinners, we do the panels, we have the community conversations. But often that structure just doesn't work. The questions that we ask don't help open people up, and we don't create a space for story, and we don't create a space for people to be fully human or even to have joy. And that's what I've been experimenting with for the last 20 or so years in designing spaces that do that. In chapter 8, I share a pivotal moment with some work I did called the Decatur Dinners, where over 1,200 people were gathered across 120 conversations all in one night. And something shifted. People stayed, they listened, they became curious, they connected in ways that those traditional approaches just miss. So, this book introduces healing centered leadership, and it is grounded in three questions: what's working, what gets in the way, and what gives us hope. This book is for leaders, facilitators, and really anyone who's trying to bring people together in a meaningful way. Because I believe that transformation doesn't begin with strategy, it begins with an invitation. And often it begins at the table.